We are in the final week's preparation for the Johto Tour. So, do you know exactly what you're gonna do? And if you are not going to buy a ticket, do you know what you're gonna be getting for this weekend? So with all that said, let's jump right in. Welcome back, my trainer club. Let me know in the comments below, how are you guys doing coming up to the Johto Tour? Do you have a ticket? I'm curious to see who's buying a ticket and who is not, because I figured I would honor the people that are not buying the ticket. If you did not see yesterday's video, I do have everything broke down from gold and silver for everybody that's buying the tickets, what you're gonna get for buying a ticket, and then what are gonna be the differences between purchasing the ticket and then choosing gold or silver for the Johto Tour. So that is gonna be a very important video. Even if you don't wanna get a ticket or maybe you're on the fence, that's gonna be the video for you, because in this video, number one, we're gonna cover the new unique cities that it's going to be featured in Europe. And then I'm gonna go over the bonuses for everybody that does not have a ticket or is not planning to purchase a ticket. And if that's not something you're planning to do, that is totally cool as well. And I just want to remind you guys that the Johto Tour is going down on Saturday, February 26th from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. local time zone for you. So make sure to play even if you don't have the ticket, which we're gonna get into in a second. And if you do have the ticket, that is going to be your time. So make sure you have the day off and you are ready to go and you are prepared. All right, so let's get into it. We have the European cities going on right now. Let's cover those just to mention for anybody that is out there that maybe has not seen the article. These festivities will be going down on Saturday, February 26th from 10 a.m. all the way till 5 p.m. local time if you choose to go out and see. So I'm not gonna say that they're gonna be anything super crazy like a Go Fest or a Safari Zone, but they will definitely, I would say, have people from Niantic there. And then I would also say that there's gonna have some type of probably photo ops, and maybe they'll be giving out a little bit of swag and stuff like that. But it's a good place to centralize trainers and to get new friends and to play with people that maybe you may want to connect with. The first place is gonna be Linz at City Park. Then we have Berlin at the Britzert Garden. And then we have Dortmund, that's gonna be at Westfalen Park. And then in Essen, we're gonna be at Bergplatz. And then in Hamburg, you're gonna be at Übersee Boulevard. And then in Hanover, it's gonna be at Steinterplatz. And then in Warsaw, it's gonna be at the Electronia Shopping Plaza. And then at Bristol, it's gonna be Broadmead. In Cardiff, it's gonna be at Churchill Way. In Edinburgh, it will be at Castle Street. In Liverpool, it will be at Liverpool 1. In London, it will be at Alfeag Park. Also at Whitfield Gardens in London. And then finally, it will be at Piccadilly Gardens in Manchester. So if you guys do want to go to any of those places, make sure to go and make sure to dress warm, because most of those places as of right now are definitely cold. I'm sure you guys do know being over there. So now let's move into, if you do not buy a ticket, what are you going to get? Do I suggest that you guys do buy a ticket? I do. I think it is totally worth it. There's a lot going on during this event. I'm very excited, and I think that is definitely worth the money. I always think all of the pay to enter events in Pokemon Go are more than worth the money. I think they are way undervalued in the amount of stuff that you get and the amount of time that you get, because how often can you pay $10 to $25 depending on what the event is and be at a whole day event? Like, that's really cheap in comparison to like a movie. So you can go to see literally like 2 people to a movie and you still might pay over what you're paying for this event. If you want to go and get one movie ticket, that's going to be basically the same exact price as going to play this event that's going for an entire 12 hours. So I think it's worth it, but I totally respect the people that don't want to pay for Pokemon Go, are free to play players, or they think that this might not be worth it, or whatever that is to you. So let's get into those bonuses to make you guys know exactly what's going on and exactly what you will get. And I know I did cover it in yesterday's video, but I want to make sure that I put it in a specific video for everybody out there so they don't have to sift through a different video and not get the right information, which is always something that I find very valuable. So first and foremost, it says some of the Pokemon that are originally found in Johto will be appearing in the wild. So let's just take some of these Pokemon that are appearing during the event, and then let's just cut down a decent amount of them, and then you will get what you have as far as the Johto. So I would say probably you can guarantee that you're gonna be catching the starters in the wild, Hoppip, common Pokemon. There's gonna be probably some other Pokemon that may be a little bit rarer. And since Phanpy and Mantine are gonna be the new shinies, but they're gonna be locked to the specific versions that you can choose, I would say that they're gonna be very hard pressed to find some of those Pokemon without the ticket. And then it says also appearing in raids and then hatching from 7-kilometer eggs. So if you take the difference of normal eggs and 7-kilometer eggs, there's a steeper walk to get as far as this goes. So you probably can get these Pokemon in the 7-kilometer eggs, but unfortunately they're gonna be costing you a lot more to walk, and you're not gonna be getting the reduced incubator distance either. And as far as the raids go, I think that it's pretty safe to say that you will be experiencing almost every raid that every other player will experience, including Heracross, Corsola, and all of the beasts, which is going to be Entei, Suicune, and Raikou, and then also Lugia as well as Ho-Oh, because it does say that Ho-Oh caught will have Sacred Fire and Lugia caught will have Aeroblast. The one thing that you will not be getting is the extra Celebi with Magical Leaf. You will also not be getting the Masterwork Research, which is going to eventually lead you into the Apex, Shadow, Ho-Oh, and Lugia. If you guys want to see more information about that Apex and what those are, you can check them out up here. They're basically Shadow Pokemon with stronger movesets. And like we talked about, Corsola as well as Heracross, Corsola being a brand new shiny, will be in raid battles throughout the world. Obviously, they are region locked to basically southern United States. So if you have those in your region, you are lucky. You don't have to do raids for them. But if you so desire to get these Pokemon, you can do raids for them and hopefully get yourself a shiny of them. And so the one thing you are going to have to take into account that since you don't have a ticket, you're not going to be getting those raid passes that are going to be coming in there as well. Not only do you get spawns and exclusive stuff, you also get the research, and then you also get, for that ticket price, 9 consecutive raid passes and 3 remote raid passes. And if you go for the dollar per dollar ratio, where you're not buying $100 to get the 4,500 Pokecoins, guess what, guys? You are basically paying $1 per raid pass, and you're getting a couple extra for free. So just in itself, for raid passes alone, if you plan to do these raids, I mean, granted, doing the remote raid passes is going to be a whole lot easier as far as maneuverability, but where they are going to be spawning is definitely going to be worth it if you can walk to it with that ticket. And then all the baby Pokemon will be hatching from 2-kilometer eggs. Pokemon that are going to feature in there will be Pichu, Cleffa, Smoochums, Togepi, Igglybuff, Tyrogue, Elekid, as well as Magby, and all of those Pokemon will have their shinies. So Tyrogue being in there is going to be the brand new shiny. You will not be getting the increased candy coming from those eggs, which I really don't think is that big of a deal. But then also you will not be hatching those eggs in a lot less time, as will you do with the ticket, which is going to be at that quarter egg hatch distance. So you're hatching eggs in 0.5 kilometers, which is very, very favorable, especially since we only have 1 day to play. And I'm not trying to sell you guys here. I just want to make sure that you do understand the difference. I don't really care if you do purchase it or you don't purchase it. I just want to make sure you have the richest experience that is going to satisfy you to the highest degree. The one plus that everybody is going to get, you will be able to get 6 special trades for that day, which is incredible. So please take advantage of those 6 special trades. There will be the 5 rotating habitats, as we have seen in the past. If you guys do want to check out what those 5 rotating habitats might look like, you can check out Go Fest from last year. There will be specific music playing that is going to be composed for this event. So I would definitely suggest turning on your game volume at least at some points to experience those sounds. And then you will be able to complete timed research that is going to deal with trainer battles. And then finally, guys, you will be able to have the ability to evolve Espeon and Umbreon without any walking requirements. And just remember that Espeon is going to evolve during the day and Umbreon is going to evolve during the nighttime. As far as we know right now, that is all we have. So people that have the tickets will also get these bonuses. These bonuses are basically going to be the unanimous bonus depending on if you have the ticket or not. They are there for everybody. So it's still pretty lucrative. So I just want to point out that maybe if you're somebody that will pay for something and you might not get the shiny that you want specifically, and that is going to bum you out and that's going to cause you to be regretful for purchasing something, I could totally see why you may not want to purchase the ticket. So that's one thing that I will make sure to tell you guys, because there are definitely times that I've gone to events and I've wanted something specific and I don't come out with it. It is very uncommon, especially when you're buying these tickets, because something like Paris last year, I believe maybe something like the Remoraid this year, where it was quite rare, right? But we just had an event where there were a lot of Paris out. However, this time, Remoraid is not really version exclusive, but it is a new shiny, and since it's not a version exclusive, like the Kanto choices last year, I think that it may come into effect and kind of be a rarer shiny that I hope all of us get, but may not be the case. So you guys really have to take that into account, make the best decision that you have possible, but I just want to make sure that you guys knew about those. And if you're not getting the ticket, for everybody out there that is a free-to-play player, you know exactly what the bonuses that are still going to be semi-lucrative for you. So I hope this helps. I hope you guys are ready. We have preps going on this entire week to make sure you are fully prepped for the Johto Tour in Pokemon Go. So I hope you guys are ready for it, and a great refresher for anybody that is coming back to the game, or for anybody that is brand new to the game. Make sure to share these videos with them. So I appreciate you guys being here as always. To all my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody take their support, subscription, and participation to the next level. I'm gonna see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.